We can choose to apply pressure on the trigger point in various ways using our thumbs or fingers, and we maintain it for about 90 seconds or until we feel the muscle give under our fingers. After reducing the tension of the trigger point we found, we look for others, always in the gluteus medius and minimus group. The important thing is to stay in this area. If we want to actively locate the piriformis with the patient's muscle contraction, we flex the patient's knee and request that they move their heel inward. Now with this rotation, since the piriformis rotates externally with the hip extended, the piriformis will contract, and in this case, we'll feel the piriformis muscle fibers contracting under our hand. Now that the piriformis is engaged, feeling it well with the patient's muscle contraction, let's locate the trigger points. The most represented trigger points of the piriformis muscle are located at the origin and insertion, meaning in the sacrum and on the greater trochanter. How can we be even more precise? At this point, we have the patient perform another contraction, asking them to push their heel inward yet again so we can better feel the muscle contraction beneath our hands. At this point, asking the patient for those contractions while we resist their inward heel push, we move our hand in contact with the piriformis along its path, where we feel the tightest part, that is, where we sense the greatest resistance beneath our hand. We get into a more comfortable position and concentrate all our force on that point, even applying double pressure with both thumbs, as you see here. This ischemic compression might cause the classic radiation sign, which can go to the popliteal fossa, or if we always focus on the tense area, that is, the exact trigger point, sometimes we may also observe some borderline fasciculation. It is very important to remember that while we perform this technique, and since the piriformis passes like a bridge over the sciatic nerve, we should be cautious that the patient does not report any significant paresthesia, because at that stage, we could have made the sciatic nerve more sensitive. It is important to note that this last occurrence is quite rare, as in most cases, the patient will experience radiation solely from the treatment of trigger points and nothing else. So, in summary, this treatment consists of the location of the trigger point and applying direct pressure to inhibit it. The patient must be in a comfortable position to ensure the affected muscle is relaxed.